is my little buddy, Monte Carlo. Oh. Now, dogs have 0 sweat glands. This goes for all breeds. If they're excessively thirsty, they could be overheating. But if their ears are red, that could be a sign. Hi guys, welcome back to the French Bull Vlog. My name is Delaney, and this is my little buddy, Monte Carlo. Every time I turn the camera on, he acts sad. Oh. He's going to be 9 months tomorrow. For any of you guys who are new here, that's how old he is. But today's video, we are doing a very important topic now that we are entering the summer months, and that is how to avoid your Frenchie overheating and what to look for, kind of the signs and symptoms that they are overheating. Now, dogs have 0 sweat glands. This goes for all breeds, so that's why they pant. But since French Bulldogs have a harder time breathing, it is so important that you make sure your French Bulldog doesn't overheat because it could be fatal. So we're gonna talk about that today, but before we do, please like, subscribe, comment down below what kind of content you'd like to see. Monty is actually traveling back to Phoenix tomorrow, and Phoenix is already hitting triple digits, so we have to be sure to look out for these things. I have a little handheld fan that I carry with us on the plane, and it seems to work great for him and cool him off, so that's a little travel tip I have, and just a tip, whether you're traveling or not, you can have that fan on walks and stuff like that. So yeah, but the first thing I want to talk about is signs that your French Bulldog is potentially overheating. Panting or breathing heavily is definitely a sign. That doesn't necessarily mean they're overheating, but make sure you're watching out for that and giving them water or ice cubes or something frozen. There's little dog pops and stuff to make sure that they're regulating their body temperature. If they're excessively thirsty, they could be overheating. If they have an elevated body temperature, could be overheating. Now, I know you're not going to use a thermometer on your dog every 15 minutes to make sure he or she is not overheating, but if their ears are red, that could be a sign, or if they just are super hot to the touch, that could also be a sign. Excessive drooling could be a sign as well. Weakness, stumbling, and unconsciousness. So if they are, really restless and very weak, it's definitely a sign of overheating. And then if they start vomiting, immediately, okay, this is a bad situation, get them to somewhere cool, or if they start having seizures. Obviously, those are more of the super urgent cases where you need to seek emergency help. And then ways to prevent this. So avoid walking or exercising your dog on hot pavements. So make sure you can use the back of your hand, put it to the pavement to see if it's going to be too hot for your dog's paws. If it's too hot for the back of your hand for a good 10, 20 seconds, it's going to be too hot for their paws. So make sure you do that check, especially if you're living somewhere where the sun hits directly on the pavement for many hours of the day. Never leave your dog alone in parked vehicles during the summer, or really anytime, even if the windows are down. Cars can tend to get 50 degrees hotter than it actually is outside, especially if they're just sitting in the sun. So never, ever, ever leave your dog in a hot car over the summer. Exercise only when they're in cooler temperatures. This could be in the early mornings or late nights when it cools off. Now, some places like Arizona, where I'm from, it doesn't cool off in the summer. So just kind of avoiding exercise outside, maybe run around inside or do something like that. That might be a little bit better for them during the really, really hot months. Make sure they're, shedding their coat, so by brushing them, getting rid of that thick hair will also be cooler for them for the summer. I know that they're not the type of dogs, they're not long hair, they don't need to be groomed. Making sure you're brushing through their hair, kind of getting that undercoat out that they've built up during the winter is important. There's also a lot of tools you can use, such as cooling bandanas, cooling beds, that will help cool them off. Sorry, there's a helicopter. But also know that your Frenchie might want to lay on the ground, on the cement, in the shade, or inside on the tile because it's a lot cooler for them. We have leather couches, and Monty likes to lay on them because they are cooler than like a cloth fabric couch. Another good thing to have during the summer, along with a fan, would be like a spray water bottle. Now, a lot of Frenchies don't like water, Monte included, but having some cold water in a spray bottle and just kind of misting them down so that they can continue to regulate their body temperature is also important. I also take an ice cube sometimes and just rub it on Monte. He doesn't mind that because it's not like getting sprayed with water, but that's something he does like. Remember, Frenchies can't swim, but they can play in the sprinklers or stuff, something like that during the summer to cool them off. So maybe try something like that, see if your Frenchie likes that. And the last piece of advice I have is to know your Frenchie, know what they can withstand and what they can't. Monte, we take him out for walks and I can really monitor him. I know his body languages. I know when he's feeling really, really hot, and we immediately get to the shade. I have his fan, I have his little water, so we can cool him off. But just really know kind of the signs of your Frenchie, your dog specifically, and that might help you make sure that they don't overheat during the summer. But thank you guys for watching. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a little bit, so I appreciate your patience with me. Life has been crazy, but now that it's summer, expect some of these type of videos. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Bye guys.